Hello. How you doing? Oh, not again. Why does it keep doing that? Whoops. Shift this down slightly. Alright. Just gotta make sure that the cutscenes work. I probably should have checked beforehand, but it's not a cutscene. Okay, they work. And are extremely loud. Jesus. Alright, so what did we do? Last time we talked to the bounty hunter guy. Where is he? He was here. What did we do the races? We might have done the races. General Sharp Soup Track registration, yeah. So I do remember talking to the bounty hunter guy though. So we've got those quests. Or I think they're a quest anyway. Star map, Sunray murder trial. Yeah, here we go. If you can prove yourself, you should speak to him when you're ready to begin your initiation. Right. Okay, I have to go to...
You got any armor plating for my swoop bike? I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed. Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Oh snap. All these Sith are such dicks. Fucking hell. They're like, schoolyard bullies. That's the level of maturity we're dealing with here at the moment. Do you actually want to buy something? I'm interested in buying something. It's making my eardrums vibrate. It's a strange sensation. One I'm not too fond of. This is all garbage. It might be alright, but no thanks. I might be back if I can be bothered. That's the Sith Embassy. Okay. Where's he was over there, wasn't he? No, okay. I could have sworn we finished after we talked to him. This is the swoop thing, we've done this. I guess we have to go to the Republic Embassy, that's really the only place we can go. Gotta start this mission at some point. And hopefully it doesn't go too long. I don't usually do... I do a few bits and pieces on this planet, but I never really stay that long because it's quite irritating listening to the fish creatures. Here he is. Oh, hey. Why are you here? Why are you just standing in a corner? Business? Boring, no thanks. Fine, I'll leave. Whenever I play this on my own, I play quite a bit of Berserk, however you say that. Berserk? But on stream it's very boring. Oops, so we're going now. Sorry, I have to get rid of these two. Okay. Or should I say Revan? How dare you? How did you know that? What happens now? Okay. Yes. Oh. Oh fuck. Have I left this way too late? I can't complete the Zulan Centaur mission. Dantooine is destroyed. You should give me Zulan's bounty anyway. Oops. Unfit. Wow, I balls this up. Hey Canada, how you doing? No, not yet, but we're very close. Probably once we finish this planet, that's it. We're on to the last little bit of the game. So not too long now. It's been 20 something hours already, so.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark? Thanks, Tyvark. Catch you next week.
I feel like this guy got scammed. It's a I get why they did it. Give the aliens their own language. It's good from like a immersion perspective. But even I have to admit, this planet can drag on for some time simply because of the voices. It's hard to listen, especially the Selkath. They just speak in this really horrible way. And I love this game to pieces, and even I am like, ugh, that place. It's nice, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but it's just a shame. Alright, how do I get to the... There we go, Republic Enclave. I probably should have done this one first and gotten it out of the road. Anyway, hey, been Canada. What have you been up to?
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Want a mission from the Jedi Council? Perhaps you can help me with it.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
I seek a star map. The remnants of an ancient and forgotten race.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan?
Do enlighten me, good sir. You know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Or... I can kill you where you stand. These clearly aren't going to work. You want to tell me...
Don't think you can manipulate me, Jedi. The Republic Diplomatic Corps has to deal with the Sith all the time, so we're very resistant to mental influence. Your only real choice is to help me so I can help you.
What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
What do you want me to do?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manon. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
Can I get back to you on this? That's not really the response I would use. How do I get to the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Kill my HC. D3, no living. Wait, hardcore is. Oh right, okay. Stuff. Oh man, I'm too afraid to do the hardcore thing in Diablo. I die at least 100 times, or hundreds of times, I should say, per playthrough. So I wouldn't have a hope in hell of finishing hardcore. I'd lose like a level 2 character completely all the time. Man, I kind of feel like playing Diablo now again. Interrogating the prisoner sounds good.
It's a logical place to start, but you should also hear about the other options available to you. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Are you fucking serious? Someone opened my door and... Hello. I have a puppy in the room. So if he stays... Oh god. I wish I could show you. He's my big chunky dog. And when he gets excited, he tends to destroy stuff, so I'll just keep an eye on him. He's just down here. Is there another way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Shut up. That's what method I want to try first. That's true, yeah, you can set the difficulty to pretty much however you want it, can't you? I usually play, if I start a new game, I think I started playing as a Crusader last time I played, and what I like to do is play it, set the difficulty as high, like to a really high one, and then just sort of see what I can deal with without getting too angry or dying too much, and then I set it at that so I get as much XP and stuff as possible. But the Necromancer is my favorite class. I love... being a Necromancer is so cool. I'll interrogate the prisoner.
Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Okay. I started playing as a wizard first off, and then once I finished that, I bought the DLC. I bought the Crusader DLC. Was that Reaper of Souls or whatever? And then I bought the Necromancer. By far my favorite class.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal.
What do I have to
The
do?
encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. But I have to admit, I ruined a dozen cards. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can...
That's interesting. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. Is this the prisoner?
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner.
Yep.
I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
Sith. Say that again, please. What'd they do to him?
The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them.
Course.
Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now?
They've taken my favorite thing to do in this game, which is to make people tell me or do whatever I want with force powers, and they've taken it away from me.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
Okay. Let's get started.
Okay, but you should know what we have to work with here first. What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
I detect a pattern here.
It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then?
Sure. Yes.
Hey you, wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
Interrogate him.
What do you want?
We know about your companion.
What companion?
My persuade's quite high, I think, so hopefully. Perhaps we should give you back to the Sith, but keep him.
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
The Sith are not that easy to fool. We would see through your petty deceptions and destroy you for the way you try to humiliate us.
Ugh, this is all on a dice roll too, so it's so fucking random. If you don't tell us, he will suffer.
Nothing you could do to us would make us talk. We Sith are stronger than you give us credit for.
We don't really need you. Your companion will tell us everything we need to know anyway.
Gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
He wouldn't talk.
Hey.
Or has he already? No.
The RNG gods are with me.
Or
Not really. Maybe we should do something about Tela.
Tila?
Tila.
How did you find out about her?
We can make life easy for both of you here in the Republic. Talk or something may happen to her.
All right.
Hey.
All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
Zeta 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Restricted access. Okay. Oh, please. No, he's gone. Where's the Sith base? It's up here. No, East Courtyard. I don't know where to go. Fucking awful. Sounds like someone's gargling gravel, but like they just scooped it off up off the ground after it had been raining for like several weeks, so it's like really horrible, wet, muddy gravel. Mmm, delish. Excuse me.
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy.
I know the passcode.
Oh, really? You mean someone like you actually has some real purpose inside? Well then, what is it?
Go fuck yourself. That's what it is.
Yes, well, I suppose you really do have some business here. Head on in.
Thanks. What am I looking for? A droid. Okay. Good.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
I know the passcode.
Your passcode is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately.
Fuck's sake.
You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
Excuse me 1 second. Who opened my door? My dog can actually... He, if you keep the door closed, especially the back door, he will jump up and open, lean on the handle and open it up. It's a very annoying habit that he's developed, so we can... Sometimes we'll come home and the back door is just wide open, because he's decided he got bored outside and wanted to come inside. Which is always nice. I have cats too, so, you know. Oh my god, he's back. No! Stop it. Oi! Sit. Oh man, I'll be back. Just give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. He started headbutting my chair, which usually means, oh man, he wants attention, and if you don't give it to him, he goes apeshit. In a friendly way. He doesn't like get aggressive or anything. He just gets very excited, and he weighs probably about the same as I do, so he's very chunky. You know, I just realized I don't have my party with me. Whoopsies. I like to have music actually. Good, I'm glad, Kanda. I quite like it too. It took me days to find, which was annoying, but once I got it, it was okay. Jesus. It's royalty free too. My favorite kind. Okay, we need to go back out and get my party back. I didn't even realize. I never play the game without. Oh fuck! No, 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 no! You'll never take me alive. Skip. I need to load the game now. Fuck. Get me out of here. What am I charged with? Don't worry about it. We'll read this later. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you kidding me? When can I... Oh, I got executed. Great. Okay, this is a good place to leave it. Quick save. Fuck. Sorry. Hang on a second. Where's my party selection? Hey guys.
So, you're the one rolling...
Yep. What do they do to him?
What?
Yes. Catch. Yep.
Hey,
What?
the guy...
He. Nothing.
Of course,
The Sith.
Oh, I have.
What?
That's Taylor.
Do what? Yes.
So much easier.
Ha! What?
Are you fucking
You're not.
kidding me?
the Sith will...
No. You. There's no. What?
So it worked. I should have saved after. Fuck's sake.
So, you're... Well, the train... He was with another...
What? What? Ha! No. What?
Of course.
You. What?
Hey dear, how you doing?
Damn.
Oh. What do you mean he blacked out?
What? What?
The guy...
Ha! No.
Of course,
This.
Oh, for
What?
fuck's sake. Why isn't this working?
No. Ha! What?
It's my favorite planet. It's so much fun.
So, you're the one... He's...
They do to him.
Do you want... Well, the training
Not
the
much, dear.
Sith gave... He was...
How you doing?
What?
Beep, 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 beep.
Hey.
You been streaming some more, what's it called? Stone Shard? Ouch. Oops.
What?
The Sith...
No. You. There's no.
Oh, for fuck's
What?
sake.
What?
The...
Ha! No. This. What? You think? No. What?
Damn.
Alright, what's in here? Maybe I can try the technical one. Fuck me, I screwed that up so bad. It's alright, good. Oops. So it's grinds. Yeah, a lot of I find a lot of RPGs now, or not even RPGs, stuff that lets you customize your character. They just they put everything behind such massive amounts of money. It's kind of... I'm not a big fan. I like incremental upgrades. Like, oh, I have 10 gold.
Can I help you with
now
it?
I can,
Okay.
you know, afford this piece of shit cloth shirt. But then eventually I can, you know, buy the... oh my god. Chestplate of Doom. That kind of thing. Almost as bad. Yeah, fair enough. Pass cards. 1, 2, 4. So it's the previous gets added, so it's... what's that? Is it 27? It's not even an option. 31. 21. 18, 16, 15, 15, 16, 18. 8, 16, 32, 64. 2. Love maths. Oh fuck, I don't know what this one is. 1, 32, 81, 64, 25. On. What's the pattern there? This sucks. 10 minus 83. What? 7. Fuck's sake. Disable. Oh my god, if I had, I could sabotage the thing. Alright, what are my other options? Can I just like murder everyone? The droid has sensitive blah blah blah. He said there are 3 ways. 1, you can interrogate a Sith prisoner, you can decrypt some, you can use the key Roland gave you and force your way into the Sith controlled hangar and fly outside entrance. Alright, we're gonna do that. Because apparently I got super lucky with the prisoner the first time. Jesus. I played the demo of Stone Shard the other day, or the prologue. Sorry, it wasn't half bad. Don't know if it's my cup of tea, but it was fun while we were going. While I was going. Is this the right one? Don't care. Is this the Sith hangar? Hey.
I don't have time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Calto ready to load.
Why every time does that need to play? Is this? Am I even in the right fucking place? Knock knock. Open world. Oh, I didn't actually realize it was an open world. I thought it was kind of like what do you call it? Kind of like Dragon Age, where it's semi-open world, but it's basically like giant rooms that you're in. I seriously forgot to add my party again. I am literally the worst. Yeah, fair enough. It's interesting that they even give you the option for a prologue, or like a demo essentially. So few games give you demos these days. It's a shame, it's a practice that died out. But I'm a fan of, you know, trying something before I buy it. But that's not an option anymore. It's like, pay $80 for this game, and if you don't like it, well, too bad. Not my fault. No, not our fault. But I do kind of get why they don't give demos anymore. Because people suck, and as soon as a demo's out, they data mine it for everything that's in the game. So I kind of understand why they don't do it. It's a shame, but, you know, shit happens. Hang on a second. Quick save. Yeah. People. Just good job. A+. Oh. I remember back in the day, right? back in when I was a wee little lad, you'd buy a you'd buy a gaming magazine and it would have the demos for like SSX and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and all that kind of stuff. You wouldn't even read the magazine, or at least I wouldn't. Just go home, pop those CDs in your PlayStation, and you'd be good to go. Can't do that anymore. It's a shame. Oh no, don't do that. Jesus, they're tanky boys.
Combat mode active.
Or Blockbuster. Remember Blockbuster? Blockbuster. That used to be a great way to test stuff before you were going to buy it. Man. A lot of the games I borrowed from Blockbuster, I would have been better off just buying, because the amount of times I rented some stuff, yikes. Paid for that thing several times over.
You there! I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
We are authorized to be here.
You! I don't recognize you. Commander Gran.
Shit. Me and my family, we used to go to Blockbuster.
You
What? Whatever. Blockbuster every Friday. Friday after school, we'd get head down to Blockbuster and get, you know, some movies for the weekend and then some games for like the rest of the week, or one game each for me and my brother. And yeah, that would be like our whole week set. It's fucking great. And then Blockbuster went out of business, and then I got the big sad. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Holy shit. Without Bastila here, I'm having a lot of trouble keeping myself not dead. Those are the days. There's this really nice this man and woman used to work at Blockbuster. They were the only two that worked there for the most of the time. Eventually there was a couple kids who got some jobs there, but they were the nicest people ever. Every so often they'd give us like half of the stuff we were going to rent for free and all this kind of stuff. It was awesome. Like, as a kid, it was just like, oh, we got free games for the week. It was like the best thing ever. I don't miss being a kid. Do I though? I mean, I miss certain things about being a kid. And other things just sucked.
How'd you like that?
Sounds good, dear. Thanks. Yeah. Rest well. Yeah, I certainly will tonight. Fucking hell, it's been a big day.
How'd you like that?
And we'll catch you later. Can I attack? Or... Can't have everything. Unfortunately.
Time to rumble.
It's sad no one's tried to do like another Blockbuster kind of thing. But I guess it didn't turn out very well, did it? I mean, they had a good run, I suppose. Just didn't change with, change with the times. So, is that skipping? Like, is it jittery? I guess, for lack of a better word. Because it kind of looks like to me, but sometimes it's... Oh, I can't go through there, not yet anyway. Sometimes it looks jittery to me and it's fine, then other times it looks fine and it's not. It's confusing. Oh shit. My shooting stars. I have no idea. I noticed that before. Is it maybe because you have the most money? It might be because of that. Oof. Laggy. I think you can check how much money you have by like exclamation money. Or I think there's a what do you call it? A scoreboard down in the extension down below. Oh hey guys. Oh Jesus fucking Christ. Is it that? Maybe it's gold? Exclamation gold?
Let's go! How'd you like that?
Oh my god. Okay, 4,215 gold. That's a lot of gold. Oh man. How you doing? Oh god. Rumbady Boo? Sorry if I butchered your name. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Time to rumble.
God, that's loud. I got to set up some more expensive stuff because I think everything's the same price at the moment, like all the customizations, or it's all very cheap. So we might have to make some expensive stuff, some stuff more expensive. Yeah, nice read. Okay, good, because I am awful with names.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. There we go, he can have some too.
What?
Right. Quick save on this. And then on the stream. I'm not sure I understand the question. Oh, oops. Give me a second, I'm just gonna what's it called? Just close Chrome down. Dragon. Oh yeah, yeah. So those are stream avatars down the bottom, and you can be a dragon or you can be a little dude who can be a Pokemon. You can be all sorts of stuff. If you're on PC, there's an extension down the bottom that you can use, or if you type in exclamation commands, it'll give you the list of commands to change that. But yeah, there's lots of stuff there, so you can be pretty much whatever you want to be. I think mine is a guy with wings, a lightsaber, and skull and horns. So
How'd you like that? Prejudice set to maximum.
it's also in alpha or beta, so sorry. It's like a oh shit. Wasn't paying attention. It's got a few kinks, that's all.
Ready?
Do I have ion grenades? There we go. There we go, that'll work. Let's get both of these.
Ready?
It's sad, these guys aren't even actually doing any damage. That's slightly worrying. Okay.
Sure.
Maybe I should chuck a shield on.
Ready?
And Karth can have one too.
What?
Can I search these? Guess not. West Lounge. Did I miss anything? I can't. Could I go up there?
What?
God, Karth really doesn't like me.
Yes?
Oh, hey guys.
Prejudice set to maximum.
I don't do any damage either.
Ha! How'd you like that?
That's not great. Oh, no, there we go.
Time to rumble.
To maximum.
Why do the droids make the noise of like an animal? That's weird. No, far from it. Yeah, this is probably like the 7th or 8th or 6th or 7th time, I'd say. This is one of my favorite games of all time, so it's always a pleasure. I think the amount of times I played it changes every time someone asks, but it's a lot. It's around the six-ish mark, I think.
How'd you like that?
What about you? You played this a couple times?
How'd you like that? You asked for this.
There we go. Surprisingly, I found some stuff this time that I haven't seen before, which is like the bounty hunting, some bounty hunting stuff, and some bits and pieces along the way. I've been a bit lazy. I haven't done some certain things. Oh shit. I have to turn that off, don't I? Where do I do that? I usually play it like once a year, is usually how we go. Oh, I don't even need to be in here anymore, do I? Yeah, I end up playing it like once a year-ish. I don't usually play... I've only finished the second one once, ever. So we'll probably end up playing that on the stream as well at some point. Because that one's quite good as well. It's kind of just more of the same, with a few extra bits and pieces, so... Can I go through here? No. Yeah. You've probably heard then that Revan's been made canon a couple of weeks ago, or a month or so ago, which is good. Oh yeah, that's where that's from. Alright, I guess we can just leave. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. So can I leave the way I came? Through the hangar? Which is... No, I can't. Okay. No spoiler. Oh, and someone told me they're doing a remaster of this game too. Here we go. Here's like the thing we just skipped through before. Oh god. We have to listen to this for like the next 20 minutes. What? Why? No. Don't worry, Rumbo. I hate spoilers too. I will never spoil anything intentionally. Put it together. Sounds good. Oh. Oh yeah, sure. Hope you guys are quick readers. I've been told I read really quickly, and it's so if I skip something you're reading, I apologize. What have I been charged with? Oh god, look at me. Yeah, it's called Cellcath, and these things are the main reason why I don't really like this this planet, because of the way they speak. But yeah, I think there's supposed to be some kind of ray thing, I guess. I don't really know. What can I do? I was invited. That's so beautiful. Thanks, Rumba. I don't know, I can't answer that question. I guess it's the, I mean, we've got like one-of-a-kind fauna and flora. I guess that's why it's kind of pretty. But yeah, it is pretty nice looking. Except, yeah, except when it's on fire, when it's being flooded, both at once, by the way. Like, you know, you got to have those two together, otherwise it's not quite as fun. And yeah, snakes everywhere, spiders everywhere. Even the cute furry things will rip your eyes out if you get close enough. So I mean, as long as you're looking at it from far away through binoculars, it's fine. Actually, living here, it's like real life Hunger Games. What is your prior association with the ship? I should probably tell the truth to this guy, shouldn't I? I kill them wherever I can find them. Hello, Marty. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. No, I've played this quite a few times, but we're still finding some new stuff, surprisingly. How about you? You played I'm going to assume you played this before? Such a good game, oh my god. Let's get the trial started. I'm just going to use the force and hope for the best. Maybe. Objection. I demand the death penalty. End my suffering once and for all, please and thank you. Allow him to continue. You don't like their teeth. They all sound exactly the same. It's like when I read stuff, like with Ni no Kuni. It's all the same voice, just flat and uninterested the whole time. Sure. Learn to continue. Legitimate business. I don't really know. Yeah, let him to continue. How dare you? I'm not a fanatic. Questioning the legitimacy. Yeah. I wish to dismiss my argument. I will defend myself. I didn't actually want to do that, but it's my only option. Dang it, the Sith lured me inside. I was there for diplomatic negotiations. It does seem. Oh, if thanks. If I'm convicted and guilty, I have to do this whole thing over again. Hey! Innocent, I barely had to try. Feels good to be to commit heinous murder and get away with it.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away.
That's weird. Holding cell. Go high court. Okay. Get the frick out of here. Oh, you can actually, you can duel each other as well, if you like. Or I can start a battle royale. It's always a fun one. And, what is it, boss fight or something? Those are cool. Alright, this way. Okay, so I think we should be able to get onto the next part of this fucking planet now.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our... Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
What has the Republic
The
done?
Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports. But a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway. So we made a deal.
What sort of deal?
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction, an ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Why have you not investigated?
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
Oh, and I get to clean up your mess while I'm down there. Fucking perfect. How will I get down
I took the
there?
liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
I doubt it. Oh my god, I finally leveled up. Jesus. Weight and awareness, it's fine. Can I ooh, I can. Death field. What do I want? Choices. I think I'll get Death Field. This is where we can get some of the really overpowered stuff. Which is just unfair at this point. Yep. Use a submersible. Oh my god, it has the same noise as the ship thing from Phantom Menace. What's that called? A tribe bubble or something like that. I can't remember. Power. What the hell is that? Whoa. Exactly. That's all I play this game for. Is to live out my fantasies of force choking people and force lightning them. Man, so many of my problems could be solved if I could shoot lightning at my fingertips. It'd be great.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
Who are you?
No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
What happened?
The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened.
We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere, and the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
What happened?
They're dead. All dead. They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them, so we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Feroxa out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath.
I didn't see anything.
That doesn't mean it's not still out there. Watching. Waiting.
I have to get into the station.
No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
Buddy, I just unlocked an amazing ability. I should be fine. I have no choice.
If you go in there, you're dead. You're all... If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you.
Wow.
I'll stay here.
Rude. You didn't do a very good job of locking the door. This is kind of reminding me of Moons of Madness, to be honest. Which is strange. Oh, hey. Like a science station, everyone goes mad. I guess maybe Moons of Madness should have reminded me of this. There we go. I don't... Oh, is there any... I mean, pretty much kill a bunch of stuff. It's quite a few. Targeting. I don't want to use up all of my spikes though. That's fine, we can deal with the rest. Probably shouldn't have wasted the ones I just did. Oh well. No. Are you serious? Now, let's see how this goes. Woof, that's an expensive. That's actually not that bad. What was that?
How'd you like that?
Are they making the noise that the droids do? Yeah, they're making droid noises. Something doesn't seem quite right here. I don't think they're supposed to be doing that. I think something may be wrong. Oh, why is it so many droids? Turns out that's not a problem. Cool. Sonic emitter. Ooh, actually, I think that's good. That'll help us later on. Show new items. We have a lot of shit in our inventory. Here we go. Normally has extremely limited use, blah blah blah. Okay, so we can deal with sharks when we have to, eventually. Pretty sure I went the path of most resistance.
Acknowledgement.
Sure.
Here. Termination required.
Great, it's a beast. Perfect.
Time to rumble. Here. Here.
Shit.
Acknowledgement.
Alright. 250 XP, what is this garbage? Is it even going to drop anything? Of course not. And I've used up all my grenades. Perfect. So I don't need those anymore. We're going to probably upgrade, what's his name? Karth's weapon at this point. His guns are a bit shit. Same with HK. They've got pretty basic crap. Did I? Whimpering locker.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, fishy, fishy! Come and eat me too! You can't get me, little fishy! Not in here! I'm safe behind my walls!
I'm Talat Kar and I've been sent by the Republic to investigate what's happened here.
Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walk and fish next. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food. When the Selkath went insane and started killing everybody, I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me.
I'm amazed that he managed to fit inside that locker. I like to imagine that my character is saying this stuff exactly how I read it too. He's just completely unimpressed by everything and everybody. You want to come out of that room? You feel safe with us?
No, 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 no. That's what the others said. Mercenaries like you. But they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy. Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, where the Kulta is. Few fishies there, but many, many, many fishies in between the water. No, only the...
I can just continuously force persuade him.
No, only...
Oh, so
bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy.
Shut up. There's airlock. Lots of airlocks. Security panel. I don't think we've missed anything in there. Well, nothing too important anyway. Scientists. Okay, so it's just the same thing. I'm glad we did find it because you can't actually do. Oops. You can't do the next section when you go outside. You can't actually do the next section if you don't have the Sonic ability. Alright, we're leaving. Oh shit. Come on guys, let's go. Oh. I guess we have to leave them behind. That's a bit harsh. Oh god. I forgot how slow this was. Oh god. Oh hey, look, survivor. Hey man, don't move. I'll be there in 3 to 5 business days. I might have to take a break on the weekend.
Who's there? You're not Selkath, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
What's going on down here?
Isn't it obvious? The Selkath have gone insane! They're killing everything that moves! All my companions are dead. The Selkath swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy cell cats. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
If this had a few more pixels or polygons, it would actually be quite creepy. What are you doing in the underwater section of the facility?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the Kolto harvester they built on the edge of the Hrackert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed cell-calf mutants running around looking for dinner.
Okay, I'll come with you.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the Kolto harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the cell cat. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
Okay, sure. Hang on a second, how come he got the zoomy suit and I got the piece of shit that takes years to get anywhere? Look at me! Is there a button I can press to go faster? Uh-oh. I pressed something. Hang on. Here we go. I pressed something and it stopped me. That was scary. Doesn't really help that it's super dark. I guess it would be on the ocean floor, but still. Something tells me we're not going to have a companion for very long.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with... Ah!
Ah. Yes, the majestic, silent killer shark of doom. Those are the worst types. Look how far we have to run. Oh, this sucks. We have to get out this way too. Ugh. It just kills them flat out. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, so much for the ocean floor. Look, that's where the top is. Why do I stand here for so long? It just kind of looks like I'm using the force. Poor bastards. Wow. I'm going to save this so in case I do die, we don't have to do this again. I made the mistake the first time I played this. Oh my god, that's dark. Of doing this whole base mission and forgetting to save at any point. So all I had was the autosave at the very beginning. And I stopped playing for a couple days because I couldn't be bothered and was very mad at myself for being such a dickhead. So that was fun. Oh god. I stepped on a today at work I stepped on a rusty fucking nail. It went straight through my boot and into my foot slightly. And it hurts like a lot. My foot is aching right now. So even just sitting on the floor is somewhat painful. Glad I had that tetanus shot. It's just a game. Yeah, that does help. It's if you're like, okay, it's fine, it's just a game, it's supposed to be fun, I'm having fun. I just have to get past this bit and then it'll be fun again. That kind of helps me too. Why does that happen? Why is the sound in this game so bad? So crazy. There's another time, I don't think it was in this game. I can't remember what was in there. Oh, you know what? It might have been Skyrim. When I played it on the, or when I didn't have it on computer, I just had it on my Xbox 360. Oh hey, some scientists. I turned off autosave because on the 360 the autosave takes a couple minutes, and it's the 360 is such a brick. It wasn't much fun, so I turned it off and then forgot to save after like 3 or 4, maybe 5 hours of playing. Do I care what these people have to say? Not particularly, but I might have to talk to them. And I didn't play it for a long time after. I died. I got killed by some stupid fucking spiders.
You can't come in here. You'll let the Pharaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
60 seconds to complete depressurization.
We're gonna kill these two.
54 seconds to complete depressurization.
Here.
No, no. The Pharaxa will get us. No, the Selkath are coming.
No! No!
Stop screaming!
No!
You... Sammy, calm down. I don't think they're here to kill us.
Kono! Are they?
Well...
Yes. I think they're here to help us.
No.
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me.
Hey, Blanova, how
I
you
just
doing?
panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just...
When the Selkath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
Pretty sure you just went
Pharax and
mad
sharks
too.
just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my
Just
eyes.
woke up?
Sammy
Nice.
and me.
Gotta love those
I thought
time
we were the only
differences.
ones left. We heard the Selkath outside the doors every once in a while, and those strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead. Dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
I'm not gonna... You tried to kill me.
Look, I'm sorry. I have just been under a lot of strain recently. You know, the whole thing about having my entire research team devoured before my eyes.
Kono, calm down.
Yeah,
Don't
all
talk
I'm
to him
hearing
like
is
that.
boo
We've gone through a
frickin'
lot,
who.
and we said we were sorry for the mistake we made.
I'm sorry for my actions, but what are you doing here?
I'm sorry that we nearly killed you, sucked all the oxygen out of that room and made you die like in that... What's that movie? Total Recall? Where the eyes like bulge out of their heads and these... You seen that? Yeah, it's a good movie. You should see it. There's also a lady with 3 boobs in that movie. And it's great. Anyway. How about I ask the questions?
Oh, okay. What is it you want to know?
Have you seen the star map?
Star map? I don't know anything about a star map down here.
But there were some ruins that were excavated when we were digging the foundations for the last section of the Kolto harvesting machine.
But we can't go anywhere near those now. Maybe that's why it all happened in the first place.
I think you found a car. Was it outside, locked? You get a little, what's it called? 5-finger discount? That's good. Blah blah, what kind? I don't know much about cars, but I know general makes and models. What are you babbling about?
The work teams were outside in the rift near the vent. Then there was this rumbling and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Dodge dart. That's
all
one
the
I've not
cell
heard
cats
of.
started screaming too. And they turned on us.
It was protecting something?
It may have been. Maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift. It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakert rift near the Kolto vent.
Doesn't look too bad,
That might explain a few things too.
Nice looking car. Oh god, I really don't care about these two. How could you miss something that big living there?
I don't know. It seems impossible, but maybe whatever sort of power it used to drive the Selkath insane masked it from us somehow. Or maybe it was lying dormant deeper in the rift.
I think it might live there. Live there because of the Kolto.
Maybe. That would explain more. Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the Kolto. It would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With Kolto as a food source.
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
Where's the fun in having a disconnected turbo? You don't get that sound. You know that sound? Ah, it's great. Actually, it's not. It's always around here. There's pretty much every car that's got a turbo on it is like a piece of shit $200 car that someone's just slapped a turbo more expensive than the entire car onto it, and it's a bit embarrassing. Star map I'm looking for is out there. I need to get past.
That would be suicide! It's out there still!
Out there, waiting for us.
That's very quick. Jesus. Wait, miles per hour. We don't use... What's miles per hour in kilometers per hour? 112 mph to k. What the fuck? 180 k's an hour? That is fucking quick. What can I do about it?
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them.
That's so quick.
They still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
Without a turbo, yeah. So with a turbo, you probably... I don't know, like, does that... How much more power does a turbo give you? What does this compound do?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the Kolto.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's quick. That's really, really quick. And it also gets you arrested if you're trying to go that fast. What else could I do?
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxan drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxan shark.
I'm not going to, because I hate that guy. I hate both of them. I want to kill them, but I don't particularly want to poison an entire ocean either. What other choice do I have?
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could get a big enough run up to just jump the hills. Yeah, that'd be fun. 180 k's an hour over a hill. I'm sure you get like 10 seconds of airtime. Probably not 10 seconds, but a lot. How would I do that?
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, if you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
Please tell me
It's better
more.
than whatever your chemical will do.
Yeah. I'll try to destroy... Oh, I'll do what I want and kill both of you as well.
What? No! Run, Kono, he's one of them!
Fuck all of you. Yeah. Oh, I love being the bad guy. So much fun. This is my voice. This is my bad guy voice. It's like slightly deeper than my normal voice. I could also do Batman. I'm Batman. It hurts my voice. If anyone would like me to voice act anything, my number is 123. Please hire me. That's the number. You can get, you know. Soon has hill assist. Oh god, the ultimate luxury. My car is so old, right? First of all, it has an oil leak, fuel leak, not fuel leak. There's something wrong with it that makes it use more fuel than it's supposed to. But it's so old. I have no power steering, no nothing. It's all. It's actually. It was made the same year I was born, so it's 22 years old. The old piece of shit. Okay. Ready for the grave, just like me. What? There we go. Poor guys. Didn't stand a chance against my force powers of doom. Yep, no power steering. And also, if the road is slightly too damp, I slide around uncontrollably. Well, it's quite a bit of fun, honestly. As long as there's no... I mean, should I be saying this? As long as there's no police around, it's fine. No, as long as there's no, like, other traffic around, it's fine. When there is, though, it's a little bit scary. Trying to control it. Begin airlock sequence. Oh god, we're gonna go right here again. Okay, where do I have to go? I'm here now. I think I have to go back this way. But yeah. Get the luxuries that you can, because my god. They're nice. They're very nice. 20. Oh god. I had a... Oh, when I was looking to get another car, when I had, it was a few years ago, I had like a pretty stable job, and I was looking for a new car, and I wanted something, nice, that was going to last me, like a car that I wanted to keep for a long time. So I started looking for, my dream car is a 1967 Chevy Camaro. That's the car I want. Because I love muscle cars. Old American muscle cars are my favorite. And they are nearly impossible to get here at any kind of reasonable price, right? If you want one from in Australia without having to get it imported or whatever, it's like $100,000 easy. And like it's a lot, it's a little bit far above my pay packet. So I started looking at getting it one shipped over, like even a slightly shittier one. To no avail, they're still pretty expensive. So I had to let that dream die for a little while anyway. Gas guzzlers, yeah. But like, the cars I've grown up with have been gas guzzlers anyway, so it won't be too much of a change. Fuck, where am I going? Have I gone to the right place? I think I might need to go back in here. But yeah, getting cars imported, even though it can sometimes be cheaper, it's a lot more effort to go to. My dad knows a lot more about cars than I do, and he was saying like, oh, we could go to America for like a week or so and have a look around and then get it shipped back to here. And I'm like, fucking hell, like I'm glad you have some idea of what to do because my head is spinning. But yeah, eventually we kind of just put a pause on that, and which was lucky too, because then the place I was working for shut down not long after that, so it was a good idea not to get a loan for a car. Yeah. It's so, like, you get, this is probably like a very, I guess just a thing you get everywhere, but you always get those people who, like, the car they're trying to sell could have, no, wrong one again, could have three wheels missing, the engine's not mounted, and a couple of the doors are missing, and they'll be like, alright, I want $30,000 for this, and I won't take a penny less. And you're like, I'm sorry? How about I give you this piece of chewing gum and I take it off your hands for free? Because that's what it's worth. It's just, some people are so like, they just don't have an idea of what their car's actually worth. They just try and scam you, essentially. On the scrapyard, yeah. Whoa! Okay. There was this one guy who had a decently cheap Camaro here, or Camaro, however you want to say that. Decently close to where I live, like within a couple hours. And when we I rung him, or messaged him over the phone, he was like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to put an extra zero on this, on the price, and it's not like 10,000, it's 100,000, something like that. The price went up massively. I was like, the fuck? You did not forget to put that zero there. You put it there on purpose so people would contact you. It's just, it's just bad tactics. Of ideal value? Yeah. Oh, definitely can die, yeah. Save skills. That's not a bad. If you can get it working, that's not too bad at all. Man, I gotta go all the way across, for fuck's sake. Yeah. That's a big old shark. Okay. It's always risky buying from a private seller, because you don't know what kind of person you're buying from, like what they've done to their car, what they're not telling you, that kind of thing. It's hard to tell if there is something wrong with it, or display pressure status. Oh, okay. Oh shit, how do I do this? I should probably look at this. Repair for 10, yeah. Not exactly practical, is it? Somebody thinks maybe contaminate the water. She says pressure of the harvesting machine's fuel tanks to exactly 4 million sangen. Okay. Okay. Jump injector pods. Fill injector pods. No, wait. No, dump injector pods. Transfer from container to injector. Shoot. Fill container pod. How do I do this? My head hurts. Spots. Spots. I mean, yeah, it's like it's. You just gotta look out for what you want, really. If you buy a car and it runs, then if you're like me, if it runs, that's good enough. But for some people, they want it to run at the perfect, you know. It has to be perfect. Whereas me, I'll as long as the thing's got wheels and an engine, I'll drive it. Dump injector, dump container. Fuel injector pods, that's 3. What the fuck? How am I supposed to get this to 4 parts? I'm just gonna... Oh shit. I'm gonna look this up. Oh shit, that might be... Oh my god. I'll have to check that in a second. We might have our new death emote soon too. Oh, rip emote. What's this? Colto pressure puzzle. I mean, I feel like I'm a big dum-dum. I mean, I am a big dum-dum. How do Colto help me? Fill injector pods. Transfer to container. Fill injector. Transfer. Wait. Transfer gas from injector to container pod. Container. Empty container pod. Transfer gas to injector. No, to container pods. Fuel injector. Transfer from injector. Oh, excuse me for not knowing that. Oh, what a tedious puzzle. Oh my god, it looks amazing. Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, we blew that up, so that's cool. And the shark's just like chilling now. Okay. Yeah, actually, I was putting my own car back together. Now that the Colto harvesting machine has been destroyed, the Great Phyrexian shows no signs of hostility allowed you to pass. Cool. Thanks, man. A Holden Kingswood is what we were putting together. I paid $1,500 for like a shell, essentially, with a few bits and pieces. And then this is a clear, like a warning. I bought it for $1,500. I thought, beautiful, that's gonna be fine. The more work I did to it, the more I found was wrong with it. So every time I did something new, or every time I fixed something new would pop up that I would have to fix. I ended up spending about $4 grand on it, realizing I don't have the skill set to actually put a car back together. Even my dad knows quite a bit, and he was like, look, this is going to cost us like $20,000 to fix. I was like, okay. So be careful. Don't do what I did. Don't be a big dum-dum like me and have a rusted shit car stuck in your backyard. Oh yeah, especially like I bought it when I was 18. It's been in the fucking yard for 4 years and little to no progress has been made. Like, I've fixed heaps of stuff on it, but there's just so much more to fix. It's not fun. Like, if you enjoy working on cars, you have to have two things, I think, to enjoy working on cars. You have to have the money already, and you have to have a shit ton of time. Just weeks and weeks, months, even years to dedicate to it. Otherwise, there's not much point. Like me, like I gotta work. I got shit to do. I can't spend all day working on the car. Neither can my dad. Like, it's not a one-person effort. You need a couple people, and it's just not practical if you don't have. Unless you're like a pro mechanic, like I'm not. I know the bare bones bits and pieces. Nowhere near enough. I mean, that's true. Yeah, I mean, if you can do it, it was fun while I was doing it. But it got to a point where frustration took over. Like, you go, oh shit, okay, great, we fixed this part. Oh shit. Looks like in fixing this part, we found there's a massive hole in the floor. Or like, we took the door off and there's a big old rust gap where the doors were and you couldn't see them before. So it's just like a snowball effect. Yeah, exactly. Like I've got other things to spend my money on. I mean, the streaming is a big time requirement too, so it's sort of, my interests were conflicting. And to be honest,
I think I've been poisoned.
Good to know, me. To be honest, I'd rather do this. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot more fun to hang out with you guys and play games instead of work on a fucking car that's probably not going to be working anytime soon. But hey, if you like doing that, go for it. So everyone's half the week. Sure. Only like 2 days. I mean, when my computer breaks, then I put reruns on non-stop. But hey, hopefully that won't happen again. Yeah, let's get out of here. $4 grand. Holy shit. That's a fair chunk of change. Jesus. I imagine it's probably more fun buying computer not computer parts. Car parts when the car's already running. Like, it's your car's working and you go, you know what, I want to upgrade this part. Like your computer, you know? I mean, I can build a computer from the ground up, but if you give me a car to build,
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
The best kind. Oh yes, I have fuck you money. That's how much money I have. Get out of my face, peasant. You can construction work something up.
Something was down there, living in the rift by the Kolto?
Gigantic fraction shark drove all the Selkath insane.
That's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
Harvesting machine was destroyed.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Yep. Money is no concern. Yeah, I think at a certain point when money becomes like you don't have to worry about buying the bare necessities, then you start to look to like, what can I do with my crazy amount of money? Oh, I know. I've always wanted a nice car, so maybe I'll go and get a nice car. Like I think for a lot of people that is just the default reaction, unless it's like, oh, you know what, I'll buy a house. But then soon enough the car comes. Yes, I did.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Little Caesars, fucking hell. Little Caesars must pay, alright. Then, I guess people who come from money, though, are, like, it's different for them, I think. For most of them. People who aren't, like, who are definitely, like, upper class. House too expensive. Oh, what the hell? What now? Are you serious? Ah, I'm back. Alright, another trial. Oh, jeez. I forget the minimum wage for you guys is crazy low. $10 an hour, fucking hell. Could remain in this rent apartment here. Yeah, I'm super. I live with my family still because stuff around where I live, it's crazy. It's like you want a bare bones piece of shit apartment is like $500-600 a week. That shit's expensive. Can't move out on your own here. Gotta have someone with you. Zachary saving money. Maybe he's one of those people who can just like pick, you know, who do very smart investments and just like always have a bit of cash behind them. Minimum wage is $7.25. What the fuck? That's so little. If you went for a job here and someone said, oh yeah, the rate is $7.25 an hour, they would be murdered. I'm not even kidding. Anything below $20 here is like a spit in the face. Let's compare wages, cost of living. Oh, I mean, that is true, yeah. Australia is so expensive. I haven't done anything. I hate Selkath. Yeah, compared to everywhere else, Australia is super expensive. There's only a couple places that are more expensive, which is a dread to think. That's fine. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Cost like, oh, that'd be nice. Was it Italy? There's a small town in Italy a few years ago that was offering to pay people to live there because there wasn't enough people there. And they were offering to have people come from wherever and pay them to live there for like a year or two. And then after you would have to they would stop paying you. But it was like this nice idyllic little Italian village. Oh fuck, I would have done it in a heartbeat. I think I was like 17 then, maybe. God, I'm so old. I don't like like back when I was 18 years old. It's only 4 years ago. Nothing happened down the rift. Oops. One last chance, okay. Explosions were at a research station both our governments set up there. Oh shit. The machinery had woken up a giant Phyraxan shark. I destroyed the machinery to save it. God, their voices. Thank Christ. To me, that sounds like heaven. I love working on my own, or like being left to my own devices. There's nothing more annoying than having someone over your shoulder the entire time you're trying to get work done. So that to me sounds like heaven. As long as I had an internet connection, I could still stream, I'd be fine. Can I go now? I'm sick of this fucking place. Oh my god, where's my party? Carth's frozen. Good. Where's HK?
Acknowledgement.
Sure.
Alright guys, time to go. Oh, what time is it? It's only 10 o'clock, still got another hour. Before I have to go to bed early and get up for work. Oh. Oh, I can. Oh, imagine it being the person responsible for sorting through the resumes on that one. No thanks. There would have been thousands, I reckon. Oh, and not long ago, actually, I think last year sometime, maybe, or the year before, the Chinese, was it the Chinese government or some kind of like Chinese zoo had a panda caretaker job up for like global. It was sent out to like a whole bunch of countries rather than just China itself. It was like amazing pay for essentially playing with pandas all day. PC.
Incoming
Nice.
fighters!
I'd definitely be a panda caretaker. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, right in my fucking eyeballs. Oh god, this sensitivity is so bad. Stop blowing holes in my ship. There we go. I'm the wiener. Oh, God. Oh, I clicked out accidentally. Fuck. So what happens when you're scrolling like a madman? Alright. Let's check on this guy. I think he has the best, or if not one of the best, lightsaber crystals now that I finished that last planet. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Wiener. Exactly. That's what I meant to say. I'm the wiener. Wiener. That's what you guys call hot dogs, right? Hot dog wiener. Why? I'm gonna stop saying wiener now. Fuck's sake. Back. Thought you might like, and oh, it's Bosk. Oops. We have our ways, Rody, and just because you didn't hear us dock doesn't mean we can't, and your own stealth units have proven most effective. Leave now. Is that right? Well, I'll have you know that my father is a Navy SEAL who's got over 70 confirmed kills. A space Navy SEAL. The best kind.
You asked for this!
Ah, seems that I have been owned. Call hot dogs. Okay, good. See, I'm... Oh. Leave me alone. Where's the autosave? Fuck. Sausage itself. Right. Okay, I am slightly confused.
Ready.
But
Ready.
I can't really talk when some of the stuff Australians call things is just ridiculous. Servo, Bottle-O. I mean, Macca's is fairly self-explanatory. What else we got? Yeah, no, that's about it. Macca's. Yeah, if I want to talk, if I want to say McDonald's, I have to consciously remind myself. Because we don't call, no one here, literally no one here calls it McDonald's. Everyone calls it Macca's. Are you fucking kidding me? What is going on with this game at the moment? Right, hang on. Shields. Master? Shields.
What?
Sure. Shields. Save. Now we can go. Hadn't even... I'm trying to think what else we call stuff that people don't really do anywhere else. Now that I'm trying to think of it, I can't. Blah blah blah. Leave now. Okay. Let's do the old one of these. How about that? Yeah, servo, Bottle-O. Pretty much the main ones.
Let's go!
Oh, we call... If you work at like a engineering place or a construction yard, we have something called smoko, which is literally for people who smoke. Get like a 15-minute break to have a smoke and whatever. Budgie smuggler. Yeah. The notorious budgie smugglers. Fuck. These guys are tough. Like really tough.
Ready.
What else? We have goon sacks, which is literally just wine, cheap shit wine that you buy from comes in a bag. I don't know if there's anywhere else that calls it goon. Look at the damage just straight away. It's insane. Oh, fuck. I'm not going to be able to win this if I die.
Ready.
Oops. Yeah, like, Budgie Smugglers has always been not a fan. Not a fan of that one. Our Prime Minister at one point quite infamously wore a pair of Budgie Smugglers to the beach. It made headlines everywhere because obviously nothing more important was going on that day, I guess.
Combat mode. You asked for this.
Oops. What is my mouse catching on? It's really annoying. Take one of these, and then one of these. If you're not doing anything, I'm going to murder you, Carth. Just saying. Oh god, these guys are resisting the kill.
Oh! Combat mode.
Which isn't particularly helpful.
What?
Combat mode active. Combat mode.
Combat mode active. Say it again, HK. Please, I beg you.
Active.
Shit, he's ignoring it. That's really annoying. Construction kit, there we go. Wireless. I actually have a wireless mouse that I use a lot. But it's over on my bedside table because I use it when I'm in bed. And I forgot. So it's like a $2 or $5 mouse I got from Kmart. You guys have Kmart, right? That's a thing everywhere.
Yes.
At least I assume it is. Oh, I'm out of the force. Because you know that's a thing. Logitech. See, I like the idea of wireless stuff. In practice, though, it annoys the shit out of me. I hate battery. Like, the only thing I really do like is my wireless controller.
Yes.
For just... I don't like having a... I hate wires. But wireless stuff just dies at the most inopportune moments. It's uncanny. Okay, let's get another one of these.
Termination required.
It's rechargeable? Oh my god, okay. I think that's a lot better. Rechargeable stuff is way, way, way better than stuff that needs
yes.
AA and AAA batteries. Actually, I'm having a lot of trouble. No, I've already done that. Let's give myself another one of these. 60 hours.
What?
You got a good deal with that one. I guess maybe it was expensive, then maybe not, but still. Because my controller that I used to play stuff on the stream is battery operated, but I bought rechargeable batteries. $50 later, mind you, with the recharger and the batteries themselves, for 4. Anyway, they have saved me quite a lot of money, so it was worth it. But if you use a shit ton of batteries like I do, rechargeable ones are hard to get to beat. $130 USD. That's a lot. That's a lot for a mouse. I don't know if I'd pay that much for a keyboard. Yay, we win! You're welcome. What? I don't even get a discount. Oh shit. Mantle of the Force is an item assembled by... Yep. Found in the ruins of Exile Kun's temple on the fourth moon orbiting Yavin. It appears to be remains of an even old artifact. Mantle's crystalline. Oh my god. So I probably want both of these, don't I? Time to sell most of the stuff in my inventory again, I guess. Advanced agent interface. Oh my god, look at that stuff! Wireless light general. I mean, if you use it a lot, or you're using it all the time, then I guess it's probably worth it. Its origins have been lost. I don't like that this doesn't actually say what it does. So I guess we just start selling this crap and hopefully get enough to buy both. Okay, this might be a bit of a struggle. Shit. So that's bad. I probably shouldn't sell Bastil's lightsaber, right? That'd be a bit of a dick move. Hey, yeah, while you were gone, we sold your lightsaber. I know it's extremely personal and extremely valuable to you, but lol, I got some cool stuff though. So don't be mad, please. Here we go. Okay. Give me your finest lightsaber crystals. Right. Into the Force. Heart of the Guardian. Thanks. Thank God, Lord. Oh my god. That was a lot of money. Ah. Good for the next year. My biggest thing is I leave stuff plugged in too long. Overcharging isn't as much of a big thing now, but when I was a kid, or when a bit younger, everything used to overcharge. So if you fucking leave it in for like half an hour too long, then the battery's ruined. You don't. That's not as bad now, but you still gotta be careful with some stuff. As long as you don't leave. Ah, the hell. Whoa, wait. Oh, I bought... Oh, shit. I bought, color crystals, not... Ah. Whoops, my bad. According... crystals. Seems to resonance with the... Strange... Well-known lights for crystals... It's being altered or enhanced when it's close proximity to it. Additionally, energy focus through the heart. Alright. So, what's the difference? What does that one do? Additionally, the mantle seems to almost act as a force, focusing tool for force-sensitive individuals, leading to the idea that the original artifact may have been a powerful blah. Stop it. Mantle is crystalline lattice. The teeth resembling a lightsaber crystal in many ways, but having additional properties. Along with other crystal mental whoops, properties often enhancing them to incredible levels. Fuck's sake, just tell me what it does properly. I don't want to use a blue lightsaber. It's still red. I just spent like a shit ton of money on this stuff, so I'm gonna look it up real quick. Mantle of the Force. Or Heart of the Guardian. Main difference, Mantle of the Force grants more force regeneration. More on damage. Okay, so the Mantle of the Force is what we're going to use. This gives me more Force regen. I swear to God. But it's blue. I don't like blue lightsabers. Ew. I'm like a peasant Jedi now. Why can't it be red? God. Alright, Garth. We did it.
Yes, what's on your... You got...
Carbon, Tatooine, Menon... Starforge system, here we go. There we go. Yeah.
You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side.
That's what you think.
You think torture will turn me, Malik? You're a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is
everyone says her name
the
differently.
Dark side
Everyone.
To whet your appetite. When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be
So it is a bit, yeah.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
I think in the Legends lore, to use Force Lightning, you actually had to be zapped with Force Lightning. So I think that's what that's like. Have some of the dark side, even though it's painful, you'll like it. Question mark. It better be a James Bond car, essentially. 100k. I mean, I've seen the Teslas.
The Starforge.
I quite like the look of Teslas.
I've never seen anything like
I hate driving, so a self-driving car would be
transmitting
amazing.
these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets.
Here we go.
Take those fighters out before they report our position to the main fleet.
Don't tell me what to do, Carth. I'm the one in charge here.
Incoming fighters.
Yeah, a new car feeling is probably quite nice. I haven't experienced that yet, but you know, one day. I don't know, I could never fall asleep behind the wheel, right? I could never do that. Even if I was 100% certain that nothing could happen. It just feels wrong. But I just don't like driving. I don't like. I don't know. There's just something about it that's really.
Oh, we've got problems.
Not fun.
We've flown in some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
I think a rough landing's called a crash, isn't it? That wasn't so bad. What's he talking about?
Whew. Talk about your rough landings, Karth. What's the matter? You're flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebon Hawk airborne again.
Yeah, it's true, Canada. It's, I don't know, it's just not...
You know, during a rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Maybe the parts you need can be found among their wreck.
The old man's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all.
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and disable the source of that disruptor field
we
before we can take
problem.
off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again.
Like, it's super illegal too. Even if your car is self-driving, you cannot... If you're caught asleep behind the wheel, you're in big trouble. But yeah, like, it's... I don't like flying on planes, simply because it's just... I don't find it very comfortable. So I can't really fall asleep on a plane. But trains and in the passenger seat of a car or a truck, I can fall asleep pretty easily. If I want to. Not that I ever really particularly want to. But when I'm driving, like, there's just... If I have the wheel in front of me, that's just never... Oh, no. It would just make me so nervous. And yet there's videos on YouTube of people with their cars driving down the highway with their seat fully reclined and, like, blankets on and stuff. It's like, are you fucking crazy? Oh, I guess, yes. Disruptor field could wipe out the entire Republic fleet.
You're right. That Sith fleet we saw must have some type of protection against the disruptor field. We have to find a way to disable it, or the Republic will be slaughtered.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
Let's check it out.
Good idea. If that temple's generating power, it probably has something to do with that disruptor field.
Hey, don't forget about Bastila, guys. We still have to rescue her, too.
I just hope we're not too late. Bastila's been Malik's prisoner for a long time. If he turns her to the dark side, she'll join him and the Sith will become invincible.
Even together, they're no match for me. I used to be a Sith Lord, remember?
I remember, though I hoped you would not be so quick to embrace the being you once were. If Bastila feels as you do, then she is lost to us, Revan.
If Bastila's joined Malik, then she'll suffer the same fate he does.
Let us hope it does not come to that.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. And if we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Karth.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
Yeah, it does. Oh, all the Gizka are gone. They must have run. So I think probably one more stream after this, and it's probably this game is done. Manuals. I drive a manual. You don't even, honestly, once you get used to it, it's like second nature. You don't even think about it. The only time you remember it's even there is when you screw it up and there's like a massive grinding sound.
How'd you like that?
If I had known you were there, I would have waited a couple minutes. Well, they attacked me first. What are you doing here?
Topada bunkwalya gandonago chuchu. Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira. Rachikun. Mucha shakpampa.
It's not like me to crush insects like you. I could just kill these people. What the fuck? For no reason. What happens?
Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachikuita hodonga. Topada bunkwalya gando. Uba batu konchi. Tom nongbong.
Native creatures killed the
Boda ni
others.
winki smaktoma. Wana kun best chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Chiska du suki kumpa nabona naikachu. Ag tuinkotu. Topada bunkwalya gando nagochu.
Anyone found a way off this world?
Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachikuita hodonga. Topada bunkwalya gando do nago chut. La boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun best chingpa marulira. Kuya mi jusku na chitanai. Yina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hodonga chihonkabi.
Alright.
Kuya mi jusku na chitanai. Yina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Rundi hodonga chihonkabi. Jawana bota ayuata honga chak.
Nice. Right.
Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira. Uba batu konchi. Tom nongbong.
Yeah, when you first, like, stalling a manual is pretty easy, to be honest. I guess it depends on the car too, but a lot of them you can stall very easily. Like mine stalls constantly. It's mainly because it's a piece of shit, but, you know. Oh man, I prefer automatic, because you can just sit there, you don't even have to bother. Like, automatics are really nice in traffic. In a manual, in traffic, it's so annoying, especially bumper-to-bumper traffic. It sucks.
Chiska du suki kumpa nabona naikachu. Ag tuinkotu. Uba batu konchi. Tom la boda ni winki smaktoma. Wana kun best.
Sure. Okay, cool. They'll probably be dead very soon. But that's not my problem anymore. I mean, it could. Definitely could. 22 years is a lot. Like, in saying that, 22 years is a long time for a car to stay working too. It still drives. It's just got some issues. It needs like a really good service. Which it hasn't had in several years. Because I'm lazy. And poor. Tanaris. Does it really? I mean, I haven't seen that area in WoW in a long, long time. Oh, Jesus. Yep, glad that just got ridiculously loud. Good, no. Oh, damn it. They leveled up. Oh! Wow.
Sure.
Thanks, guys. Fucking jerks. Masculine. See, this is why it's so overpowered. Because you can just, deal with groups of enemies like that would usually be a bit of a pain in an instant. It's ridiculous. I'll try it this way. I don't quite remember which way to go. It's been a long time. Oh my god. What kind of invitation? Also, those rancors are tiny.
Wait a minute. You understood those creatures? Of course. You and Malik must have been here before. You probably learned their language back when you were Revan.
Labora ni winki, smart doma. Ka wana bota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Sharji king watawama mulira. King kun jabe shock. Ka wana bota, ayua takwa kenki dora.
It's like...
Iska tosuki kuban mora nai kachu.
It's like, for smaller streamers just trying to sort of network and get our names out there and stuff, just helping people get the everyone helps everyone sort of get a bit more screen time. Like a lot of people in Excellent Era will probably be hosting my stream at the moment, and like all other streams, and it's sort of, yeah, just like small streamers helping small streamers without any of that follow for follow fucking that crap, you know. As far as I'm aware, there's none of that. I certainly don't do any of that. So good first car. It's fucking yeah. Here, if you've I don't know quite how your guys' license system works, but if you can't have a turbo here unless you're on your full license. We call it like the full license is the black license. That's you can drive anything, but the level below that, if you have a turbo, you face a fine, really heavy fine, and can have your car taken off you. Okay, take me to the one. So it's very risky. Yeah, it's more I think it's not. Yeah, for fuck's sake. Same when you version. Okay. I think it's more like not necessarily a specific category of games and stuff. It's just people below a certain amount of followers and subscribers and that kind of thing. At least that's my understanding of it. It's yeah, it's just pretty general team. I'm not really super involved in it. I sort of host people from time to time and get hosted. It's kind of it, really. It's not a super massive team, but it's nice to be part of a team. What? You can have one on a learner's permit? Fucking hell, they're very lax over there. I guess you can do whatever you want to your cars, though, can't you? I don't remember any vows. My mind was destroyed, my memories were lost. Alright. What was this vow exactly? Hey. Alright, I'll help you, but first answer my questions. I should probably start with the last time I was here. Yeah, there's a bit of that goes on here too. Smaller towns are a bit more lax. Right. Tell me about the Temple of
Bola ni
Ancients.
winki, smatoma. Ka wana bota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Sharji king watawama mulira. King kun jabe shock. Don king pano kunne. Jiska to suki
Yikes,
kupan
that's,
bona
yeah.
naikachu.
I guess that's small for...
Ka wana bota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska to suki kupan bona
the county.
naikachu. Jikachi.
See, we call them shires here. We have like smaller places, like they might have a couple thousand people, but we call them shires, and they're very small, very interwoven rural towns. Any parts of it pretty much shit.
Jiska to suki kupan bona na ka wana bota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska to suki.
Alright, tell me about the elders.
Jiska to suki kupan bona naikachu. Ka wana bota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska to suki ku. Donkin pano kunne. Jiska to suki kupan bona naika. Ka wana bota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska to suki kupan bona.
Okay. See how my ship crashed, was it because of your disruptive
Donkin
fields?
pano kunne. Jiska to suki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai eldas ka wana bota, ayua takwa kenki dora. Jiska to suki kupan bona. Donkin pano kunne. Jiska to suki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai eldas.
These things aren't adults, they're still babies. I'll be back after I kill the elders.
Donkin pano kunne. Jiska to suki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai
Yeah.
eldas wamachi ka wana bota, ayua takwa kenki dora.
So there's always like the village, what do they call it? Village ruffians. Does anyone say ruffians anymore? I feel like it's not really a word anymore. But yeah, I guess it's hard to get away with stuff when everyone knows you, isn't it? Like, oh, remember that time you tripped over and fell on your face? It was really embarrassing. Well, the whole town knows it and will never let you forget it. If I kill the elders, how can I bring you their secrets?
Jiska to suki kupan bona naikachu. Tonghai eldas wamachi ka wana bota, ayua takwa kenki
A
dora.
book. Okay.
Jiska to suki. Donkin pano kunne. Jiska to suki kupan.
I'll be back when I get the
Tonghai
book.
saks wamaji. Yuma litba.
Alright. So we can go through this stuff. Good. Oh shit, they have a lot of stuff. Oh no, don't pull that. That's cool. Nice. Nice. Jedi Master. Oh man, I hope we get a Sith Master robe. That'd be nice. Is that it? Is there anything else? Honestly, it'll be way more expensive to get it fixed. So, I will definitely be getting a new one. Because it's like, it's probably worth about $1,000, but the problems it has now, I know will cost about from 600 to 1,000 to fix. So that's mostly the reason why I haven't gone to fix it. It's got like a very slight oil leak and it uses fuel too quickly. Like it burns more fuel than it needs to, or it should. And I got like a quote and they were like, well, it could be anywhere from, you know, 600 to $1,000 ish. I was like, okay, cool. No, thanks. But, you know, thanks for the info. So yeah, I'll probably get something But oh, I don't have air conditioner. Do you know what it's like not having air conditioner in your car in 45 degrees Celsius weather? It's probably like a form of torture, essentially. It sucks. So I'm gonna get something with air conditioner. That's my literally my only requirement. I want air conditioner. And that's it. No, not really. Not at this point. Honestly, that day could be tomorrow. The shape my car's in. But yeah, I don't know. I'd have to have a look. So getting a muscle car of any kind is kind of out of the question around here, unfortunately. But I want something. I don't want to buy a car that's going to last me for a couple years and then have to buy another one. I want something that I can keep for a while. So I don't know. Once I have like some savings and stuff, I might start looking into it, see what I can get. It's not going to cost me an arm and a leg. You're a law master, what do you do? Memorize books? I do quite like the look of Subarus, honestly. The Imprezas are quite nice. I think my brother wants to get an Impreza. We both drive shitty utes or trucks at the moment. Oh, that's nothing. Australians call what you guys call trucks. We call them utes, utility vehicles. Anyway, yeah. So we both want something that's not a ute. Mine. Alright, I must go. Okay, so we can just come to him for information, I guess. Street. Man, I'm trying to remember what it's called. What's the... When I was younger, my cousin, he bought a car. It was like his dream car, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was, but it was really nice. Was it a Subaru? No, it was a Mitsubishi Evo. Like the one from Fast and Furious, I guess. Back when that was new. It's kind of like that. It's a really nice car. I don't know if he still has it or not, but he was super excited to have it. It wasn't quite as garish as it is in the movies, but super quickest car I've ever been in, that's for sure. Excuse, move. Fuck's sake. Move! They have like a force field around them that I just get stuck on. Oh. Hello. I have essentially devastated the local what's it called? Climate? Climate. I'm tired. Environment, that's the word for it. With those gizgas. So yeah. I mean, that's probably quite the contender for quickest car, isn't it? See, my car... Right. He just disappeared. Good. My car, on the way to work, I have to drive 80 k's an hour, right? Which is... I don't know. Like... Probably like fucking 60 miles an hour? I don't know. Close to it. Oh my god, they're loud. And reverby. And bassy, sorry. my car going 80 gets so wobbly and shaky, and it's just not much fun at all. So if I go, the maximum I can probably push it to is about 110 k's, which is the limit on some of our highways. That's as fast as I can push it. I can't go any faster than that, because it sounds like it will explode, and it probably won't be too far off it if I go faster. 50, yeah. So that's how fast I have to go on the way to work, and it's enough to make me think that my car's gonna blow up. So, oh, Jesus. Ship parts. Can I get to the ship parts, please? Oh, why all of a sudden are they doing that? There we go. Some ship parts.
Sure.
Have you been on a racetrack? No, I haven't. But I feel like that would be really fun. Just going as fast as you can for a while. Be nice. Uh-oh.
Sure.
Why is driving? Oh god. It's awesome. What did you drive? Did you drive something around the racetrack, Canada?
Down you go! Oh.
Oh. Oh,
Termination required.
Jesus. We're on the green hill. No, I'm not sure what that is, sorry. What? That's so quick.
Yes?
210. Fucking hell. What? That must just feel like you're floating at that point, right? Like, that's just so incredibly fast.
How'd you like that?
Oh my god, that's a lot of health that's getting. There we go. I can get the lightning now too, can't I? Yeah, full storm. Cool. I think storm's probably a little bit better for damage anyway. Feel like you're scooting. One day I'll have a car that doesn't threaten to blow up when I get to 100 k's. One day. That'll be so nice. Scusi, someone want to let me in?
Tonga bunsha unneno, wanga kun biske, bamulera, chunyon tun gigi itetuana, cabe volpe molje komana.
Really? I guess at that speed, like if you're not the one in control, it can be quite jarring. I've come from the Rakata to speak with you.
Kipuna, kava tompak.
Oh. That was a bit of an overreaction, I feel like. Fast, get real fast. Scooting. That's cool. Yeah. Ripperonis. I love that. Oh man. The our own rip emote has been finished, I think, so we should have our own just in time for Dark Souls tomorrow night. Seek Starforge. Oh, and murder. I'm here to murder each and every one of you.
Ready.
What?
Oh, my foot is fucking killing me. Jesus.
Tonga busha uneno, wanga kun biske, bamulera, chunyo tun gigi itetuana, kabe volpe molche koman.
The one wants the ancient secrets you protect.
Takunjostak miki grabel mogo, kachicho ita haudonga, tolpa de bongwalia gando de nago chocho. Moga shaponka, bola wana chekne. Bamulis limo porana wanga kun bis, molera best. Tonghai wam gigi yuma.
Especially when I'm playing. In the snow, fucking hell. Here, we don't get snow where I live, but sometimes we get rain that's so thick that you can't really see through it, and people are the same. They just scream through when you can't see 10 meters in front of you, and they're just flying through above the speed limit. It's like, okay, have fun. Give me what the one is after, or I'll slaughter you all. Enough talking, it's time for bloodshed. Yeah, these guys are super preachy, so I don't really like them very much. Oh, they're resistant to the force. Good.
Let's go!
Oh my god, they all got saved. Shit. Mission. It's true. What the hell? These guys are tough.
Down you go! How'd you like that? Ready?
Are you fucking serious? How is Karth taking more hits than I was? I'm offended. They're really tough. Jesus.
Sure.
They just have a lot of health, I think. Or really high resistances. Boom.
What?
Master?
Yes?
What?
Shut up, Karth.
Sure.
Just being such a dick. My force doesn't really come back as fast as I thought it would with this, lightsaber.
How'd you like that?
Oh, they're only innocents. Sweet. Innocent civilians. Hey guys. Likely you need a special key. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think a new car would probably excite you quite a bit. Maybe Fetus. I work for the one. Well, don't go back to the one. Help me, you fuckers. Okay. It's human nature. Yeah, true. It's always exciting getting something new. That's why Christmas and birthdays are such a big thing. It's nice to get gifts. Man, All of a sudden I've just gotten like super tired. Time is it? Well, we'll clear out this camp and then we'll call it a night, I think.
How'd you like
Oh,
that?
why were the ones at the beginning so tough? Is that a way we would be cave dwelling animals? Ugh. That's like, I watched while I was away, before my computer broke, I watched a documentary, like a sciencey documentary, because that's pretty much all I could do. They didn't really have anything except documentary channels in their TV. About like potential disasters that could happen within our lifetimes. This is an incredibly uplifting subject, I know. We should go until the gate. What? It's 11, or nearly 11 for me here now. So I usually stop. Oh. Have you hit daylight savings or something? Yeah, but if at pretty much at any time, I mean, this is information from a documentary, so take it as you will. At pretty much any time we could get hit with a solar flare that would render us pretty much completely helpless and would send us back to the Dark Ages. Because it would pretty much act like a giant solar flare. Fucking duh, solar flare's gonna act like I told you I was tired. Like a giant EMP and practically wipe pretty much all electronics off the map.
Like that.
So we'd have nothing essentially. So that's a nice uplifting thought for the night, day. Yeah, essentially. So, like a solar flare would wipe out all of our electronics that we use to keep people alive, and now if your car ran, I mean, most cars run on electricity, I think. Yeah, anything with electronics would fry us, and you know what humans are like. They just have a total meltdown when things don't go to plan. And there would probably be like massive wars and stuff. So, I mean, that's the suggested hypothesis. But yeah, it's pretty much... I like how it's some scientists' jobs to anticipate and provide solutions to end-of-the-world scenarios. I think that would be a cool job. You just be like, yeah, what if fucking zombie apocalypse happens and we got to deal with that? How do we deal with that? Give me ideas. Brainstorm session right now, go. Oh yeah. As we rely on a lot of stuff with satellites, so we would be in big trouble. Supernova. I mean, yeah, it's kind of scary once you start to look into it, how vulnerable we are. And to defend against a solar flare is literally impossible. We can't do anything about it. The technology to do that is light years ahead of us. Like, it's just not a possibility. So. Alright. Temple of Ancients. How can I get the temple? Right. Alright. Are we going now? Yeah, it's kind of scary. It's pretty much, if it happens, we just have to be like, okay, cool, this is happening now. So that's fun, but you know. Got more important things to worry about than the end of the world. Well, is that true?
Weapon.
I mean, maybe more immediate concerns. My country is flooding and is still on fire, so maybe I should be worrying about that too. Let's go. Possibly, we've had a few close calls with meteors and stuff too, or asteroids, whichever's the correct term.
Weapon.
So there's been a few close calls we've had so far. There's actually, this is a bit of a plug, even though I'm not, you know, affiliated with them in any way, but there's a Twitter page and a website called Science Alerts, and what it does, it literally just tells you scientific stuff that's happening on the day or within like the week or whatever, like new science news, provided with like sources and links to the studies and stuff that you can have a look at yourself. It's really handy. I use it all the time, just to catch myself up on what's going on and what's not necessarily been in the news. It's quite nice. I like it. It's very handy to have like a sort of basic idea of what's going on. Still on fire. Australia is an anomaly. And it's out to kill everyone who lives on it at the moment. Unfortunately. Time for... Straight. Yeah. See, there's a lot, like, solar flare is one of the ones that can happen, but there's a lot more immediate ones, like, plague and nuclear catastrophe, stuff like that, that is kind of like a more immediate concern that we can actually do something about. I mean, plague's kind of maybe not so much so, but there are other things that we can sort of help prevent or take steps to prevent. Elephants what way too? Yeah, I mean, we haven't got a great track record so far, have we? Yeah, man. Well, hopefully, solar flare doesn't hit. I mean, it's supposed to. It was supposed to. I got a alert from the New South Wales police, saying that it was going to be such heavy storms today that it could cause damage to property. And it is now like 30 degrees, 35 degrees, and there hasn't been a single drop of rain. 30 degrees, am I right? Oh no. It's 30 degrees in my room, but it's like 23 outside. Oh, apparently it's raining right now. I hate this fucking app. Such bullshit. Ugh. Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight. And we'll pick up Dark Souls 2 again tomorrow night. What's tomorrow night? Thursday night? Yeah. So we'll do a short one of, well, kind of, well, not short, but like a standard 3-hour one of Dark Souls until the weekend, where we can do a bit of a longer one. I think we're nearly finished Ni no Kuni as well. I think one more stream of that and it's done. So we'll be able to move on to Spore after that, and then Blanaba. We can play, once we've finished whatever's next, we can play Visage. Exactly. So we'll jump on to Spore, then we'll do Visage, and then I don't know. I have a list written somewhere. I'm too tired to find it at the moment. I mean, Spore's probably not going to take us too long. Like, you can get to the final stage in one session, so we'll see. I had a list somewhere. That's fine. If you have suggestions, I have a Discord. You can leave suggestions in there. I mean, I pretty much play horror all the fucking time now, so it can be anything. Banana Bar. I blame you. It's a 10-hour game. Yeah, it's not super long. The end game, I guess you can play for as long as you want, really, but it does get a tad boring after a while. Thanks. So maybe like we'll do 2 sessions of Spore, and then if we get bored, we can swap to Visage or whatever. And yeah, I think probably 1 more session of this too. What else are we playing? Dark Souls. Fuck me. I've gone developed Alzheimer's in the last 3 hours. No, is it not Alzheimer's? Dementia. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm super forgetful. Fucking hell. Watched you Outlast? It's just, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was horrible. I have to say, I didn't enjoy that at all. It was awful. It was really, really horrible. But I'm glad you watched the whole thing. Glad you enjoyed it. That the last scene of Outlast 2 really took me by surprise, I have to say. I did not expect it at all, and I was... yeah, pretty taken aback. I can stomach a lot of stuff, but that was like just so out of left field that it shocked me quite a bit. I really didn't expect it to be in a game, especially. I'm sitting. Yeah, I kind of like to get horror games out of the way pretty quickly. Oh, man. Catch you later, cat dog. I'm gonna head off. I have to get to bed. I'm so tired. Well, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it very much. Like I said, we'll be done this soon, so you can throw your suggestions at me somewhere. And no, yeah, I don't think we'll do Visage in one sitting. I think we'll do like a couple. We'll do a couple long ones. Yeah, I don't think I can sit through a horror game for like 10 hours. Oh, we played Alien Isolation in a couple sessions, so that's alright. We should be okay. I think I can handle it. I'm lying, I can't handle it. So tomorrow, hopefully we'll have the emote ready too. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh good. I'm glad you're excited. I'm glad you're excited to see my pain, Banana Bar. I will. You too, Banana Bar. Enjoy your day while I'm sleeping. Alright guys. I'll oh, mosquito. I'll catch you later. Okay? Tomorrow for some Dark Souls. Maybe. Alright. I'm gonna go now. Bye bye. This is never awkward. Ever. Trust me. I'm an expert. Okay, bye.